Good morning. It's lovely to see you again. This is a special short video for Rosendale Leisure Trust. We're just going to take a little bit of time, maybe 20-25 minutes, to deeply relax the body and release any tension and stress. So we've got a number of gentle movements, mindful movements, just to work through the body, and as always, just working gently with the spine. So these are very simple movements that anybody could do. They're not targeted at any particular group. So shall we begin? So just finding yourself a comfortable spot where you won't be disturbed, ideally, and standing in a nice mountain posture. So just being aware of your feet, hip distance apart. Take a moment or two just to lengthen the spine. Gently draw in your abdominals, relax through the shoulders, and stand strong. And then bring your awareness to your fingers. We're just going to very gently tap into the scalp. So this is a really nice way of just waking up the body, connecting with those energy centers. And see if you can really bring your focus into the sensations of tapping. Just feeling the fingertips in contact with your head and your face. Maybe working into the forehead, gently, the temples and the jaw. And then creating a fist with one hand and softly working into that area where the neck joins the shoulders. To the top of the shoulder, down through the back of the arm, into the hand, and then working back up on the inside of the arm. And then we'll swap sides. So keep focusing on how this is feeling. How do those sensations feel in the body as you gently tap? And then take the fingertips into the chest, the collarbones, the sternum. So we can hold a lot of tension here in the upper part of the chest, helping here to release that and stimulate the lungs. And then just working gently into the digestive system. So working in a clockwise motion. And then taking your hands to the kidneys, into the adrenal glands, and then the lower back. Working round into the hips, into the front of the hips and the sides, down into the iliotibial band and the quadriceps at the front of your thighs. Working gently around the knees, down the shins, tops of the feet if you can. Don't worry if you can't get that far. Up the back of your calves, the hamstrings, the side of the thighs again. And then into the hips, the lower back, just one last time. And then just pause for a moment. And just feel the sensation in the body. Feeling that tingly, alive feeling. And from here, we're just going to gently shake out through the wrist down into the fingers. Just allowing the blood to go down into the fingertips, warming up that wrist joint, and then bring that shake into the whole of your right arm, or whichever arm you're using. Just shaking out, loosening, releasing into the shoulder. And as you breathe out, you can bring the arm down. As you breathe in, bring the arm up. Breathing in and breathe out and let go. We'll just do a couple more on this side and then pause. And again, just check in from one side to the other. So you should notice that one arm feels a little bit different to the other. So let's balance up and do the other side. So see how loose and floppy you can allow that arm to be. Work into the fingers, the palm, the wrist joint, And then bringing the elbow and the shoulder in. Coordinating the movement with the breath if that's comfortable. Breathing in and breathing out. And then finally we'll do that with both arms. Taking a breath in, raising the arms up just as much as is comfortable for you. So you may just want to work at shoulder or head level. Or if you feel comfortable taking the arms a little bit higher, breathing in and breathing out. Taking that breath right down into the earth. Feeling your feet stable and strong as they connect with your mat. And we'll do 2 more. And then pause. And we're just going to circle the shoulders. So just gently drawing a circle, first with one shoulder and then with the other. It's almost like you're doing a scoop. So just scooping, just working into those deep back muscles, rotating into the hips, giving the digestive system a little squeeze. And then taking that movement a little bit deeper. A little bit higher up the spine as you raise the shoulders. And then finally, if you want to, taking the arms overhead. So you're doing like a backstroke. And then we'll bring that movement back down. And then finally, taking the arms just down by the knees, doing a gentle side bend. And working into the whole of the spine. And then pause, bringing the hands in front. And we'll just draw that figure of 8 shape because it's such an amazing way of warming up the body. So the whole body is in the movement, and it's particularly good for stretching out your back before you do any yoga. So we're just doing a short class today, but you might want to follow this with some yoga of your own, using some of your favourite postures. So just allow the spine to move and sway, keeping your abdominals gently switched on. And maybe take that movement up towards the sky or the ceiling, and then down towards the floor. Drawing your pelvic floor gently, protecting the low back, and then slowing that movement down, and pause. And again, just see if you can bring that powerful awareness into your body, and just notice how that movement has made you feel. And then we're going to finish by doing a nice stretch. So just stretching up as much as you can, opening the side of the body, feeling that stretch from the tips of your toes up to the tips of your fingers. Keeping that breath steady, breathing in as you lengthen, breathing out as the hand comes down. And just giving yourself permission to slow down, slow the movements down. Taking your time, connecting with your body, noticing your thoughts as they come, and then allowing them to pass and bringing that awareness back to your body. And we're just going to change the movement slightly now and push the hand across the body, swiveling on the ball of your foot. You'll just see that my heel is lifting. There's no pressure on the knees. And feel a sense of extension through the whole of the arm, from the shoulder, right down through the elbow and the wrist. And then finally, with those knees soft, refreshing your core muscles, and we'll just do a forward movement. So you don't have to come down too far. Or if you know your back's good and strong, then taking the fingers all the way down to the floor. But for you, you may just want to keep it quite gentle here in front. Feeling a gentle stretch into the inner thighs. Enjoying the twist in the lower part of the body. You could even look up towards that extended hand if you want to strengthen that movement. And then gradually, we're going to come up. Okay, so hopefully you feel like your heart rate's up a little bit. We've warmed the body up. And we're now going to move into a Drew Yoga energy block release sequence. So these are all very simple movements that we're just going to do gently, slowly, taking our time. And they're all designed to create that sense of stillness as we move the body. And Drew Yoga means stillness in motion. So that's what the ethos of Drew Yoga is all about. So that's what we're working on today. So if you'd like to begin by coming back into a beautiful mountain posture, remember you can just pop 2 fists or bring your foot in just to check that nice alignment between your feet and your hips. Take a moment to settle your breath. On an out breath, draw in your abdominals, pull in through your pelvic floor, just about 20%. And then on the next in-breath, lengthen the spine and lift into the sternum. Maybe give your shoulders a little wiggle. Draw the shoulder blades in and then allow them to drop. Feel the heart open and the chest expand, but allow your arms to relax by the sides of your body, relaxing the shoulders. And then take another deep breath in, lengthen right up into the neck. Allow your neck to become long. And then breathe out and take that breath right down into your feet. Stand strong. And then we're just going to do a little rock. So just using your core muscles and that balance, just rocking the body forwards and backwards. So it can be a tiny movement. Just soothing, rocking. And then we're going to draw a circle on the feet, going over one direction, over to the heels, to the other direction, and then onto the toes. Feeling that sense of contact with the floor as the weight of your body circles into the soles of your feet. And then we'll change direction and go the other way. Keep taking that awareness back down into the soles of your feet. And feel the pressure, that gentle massage into your feet as you circle. And then bring yourself to your own point of balance and center. And pause. Take a deep breath in, lengthen through the spine. And then breathing out and softening those knees. We're going to do a side stretch now. So taking one hand up, lengthen the spine, and then coming over. Breathing in as you come upright and breathing out and coming down. And again, breathing in, open to the side of the body, breathing out, stretch. So we're just coming to the side. So we're not bending the body forwards at all. Breathing out, bend, open the rib cage, tone into the waist. Breathing in. Lift and extend out from the pelvis, breathing out, breathing in, and pause. Bring in the elbows and the little fingers quite close together. And we're going to take the fingertips up towards the ceiling, and if you want to, You can also just come up onto your toes. So refresh your core muscles, drawing in just about 20% of your maximum contraction. And then breathe in and lift. So want to keep those little fingers and the elbows quite close together. You might like to just soften into the knees, breathing in, lift. And breathing out and coming down. Just going to do a few more. Breathing in. Should feel a gentle stretch into the shoulders and the upper back. Working to balance onto those toes. Last one. And then we're going to push the hands out to the sides as we breathe out. Feeling a stretch into the Achilles and the lower part of the calves. Breathing out and just letting go. Drawing in with the in-breath, breathing out and releasing. Taking your fingertips onto your shoulders. We're just going to work into the shoulders a little bit, giving a little bit of a self-massage. So breathe in and then breathing out. So you'll feel the shoulder blades coming apart and then gently coming closer together as we work into the shoulder girdle, gently mobilizing those shoulder joints, breathing in and breathing out. And then we'll pause for a moment and just take that the other way. Elbows coming up. So there's no need to go too wide or too strong here. This can be quite gentle. We're just allowing the body to release tension and tightness with our awareness and with the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Pause for a moment, just giving those legs a shake if you need to. And we're going to do a little bit of work now on the neck. So bring your focus to the tip of your nose. Make sure that you feel comfortable, your knees are soft, and you're gently drawing in through your abdominals. And we'll do a little circle with the nose. And then each time you take that circle just a little bit wider. So we're working with the range of the neck muscles here, all the structures in the neck, just smoothing and easing out. Taking that circle wider and wider. And when you've worked right out to the full range of your neck, bring the nose back to the center, and we'll do the same on the other side. So just soften those knees, relax your shoulders, give yourself permission to release and let go. And let's go in the opposite direction, like you're drawing a spiral. Keeping your breath gentle and soft. And just taking a few moments just to connect with your neck. Seeing how it's feeling today. Maybe going over a certain part of your neck just a few times, just to allow it to really release. And then come back into center and just notice how your neck's feeling, if those movements have made any difference. And just letting those sensations just work through your body. And then we'll take the right ear down to the right shoulder, keeping the shoulders nice and level. Taking those fingers down the left thigh and then up and then over to the other side. So giving a lovely side stretch into the neck and over to the other side. And one more time. Finally looking over your left shoulder and your right. And again to the left and to the right. And we'll just finish with a lovely spinal wave. If you come to my class regularly, you'll know this one really well. So just working with the whole of the back here, feet stay in a hip distance apart, engage through the core, and then do a gentle back bend, keeping the chin tucked in. And then as you breathe out, just coming forward, hinging from the hips. Soften the knees, and then curl the spine back up. We'll just do 3 or 4 of these, breathing out as you come forwards, keeping those core muscles switched on as you soften the knees and curl the spine. Just allowing the spine to stretch and strengthen and let go. And bring the neck into the movement if you want to. And the next time we come forward, let's just stay in a forward bend. Relax the arms, relax your head. Keep your knees soft and your core muscles switched on, and just give yourself a little swing from side to side. Coming back to center, refresh your core muscles again, check that your feet are just hip distance apart. Gently tuck the tailbone under, pushing through the soles of your feet, just uncurling the spine, gradually, bit by bit, finishing with the neck, opening into the shoulders, coming back to that beautiful, strong mountain posture, standing strong, standing tall. Take a deep breath in, expand into the chest, and then breathing out. And just to finish, you might like to come down onto the crocodile, onto the floor, Makarasana. So just taking yourself onto your tummy, taking your toes out to the side, heels come in. Take your elbows out. And rest your forehead on the back of your hands. So just settling yourself there, just enjoying that release into the lower back and the hips, feeling your abdomen connected to the mat. And you might want to finish by doing a few rounds of the deep abdominal breath, taking the breath right down into your belly. Breathing in like you're blowing up a balloon in the belly, and then a long extended out breath, like you're breathing down into the earth. So I'm just going to leave you to finish that crocodile in your own time. I just wanted to say I'm thinking of you all. It's lovely to connect even in this way. And I'll look forward to seeing you again next week. Namaste.